Hello everybody, Rajni from Sashakt Empowering Lives. So today I have come to you with a very important topic, and the topic is how to raise your child with autism holistically so that the child can become an independent adult. So first of all, when we get a diagnosis, we run in three different directions. We run straight to the OT, okay, for OT integration. Nothing wrong with that. OT is very important. I am never against OT. Second, we run to speech therapy because the child isn't talking and get the kid to be speaking words. And third, we run towards special education so that the child knows sorting, matching and all the skills. While this is the standard modality that should be done, but an extremely important aspect that we parents absolutely forget and which is non-negotiable for a kid to get independent is interweaving the three, connecting the three together, not as three separate areas, and eventually using those in the child's real life. Yes, if you are not doing that, if you are not integrating all of these in the day-to-day environment of the child, the incidental learning being low, the child will not generalize. So what I mean is, when a kid learns how to sort colors in a special education class and comes back home and does not use that skill, elsewhere, then there is no generalization of skills. The kid learns that when I go to that particular person, in that room, I sit across the table, I am given 3 katoris, I take all the yellows and I put all the yellows together, I put all the reds together, I put all the blues together. And that's the end of it. What the child doesn't learn is that the same way I can go to my clothesline, pick up all of mama's clothes and put them together, pick up all of papa's clothes and put them together, and pick up all of my clothes and put them together. The child doesn't get the generalization where all the katoris in the kitchen are kept, where I have to keep all the big bowls, where I have to keep small bowls. So basically, a learning happens to become like an island rather than being totally connected. Same way we teach different skills, we teach them words, we teach them this is cow, this is buffalo, this is yevo, things. But we don't teach them the connecting words that will help the child to tell the parent, Mama dekho road mein cow ja raha hai, or Mama look there's a cow on the road. Those connecting words and that ability that child, you tell this to me. And you show by modeling. We don't do that. So when we don't integrate the senses of the child in the here and now and don't teach the child how to use all of the skills that the kid learned in real life, that is when holistic growth doesn't happen. Hundreds of parents have come and approached me saying, my kid can do reading, writing, my kid can do mathematics, he can do division, subtraction, everything well, multiply, but something is missing. What is that something? The child is not behaving like every other kid. The child is not asking questions. They will say, if you give a picture, the child will describe a picture, but the child is not talking. So where is the disconnect? The disconnect here is that the child is not using learning from one area and putting it into another. And this is where, my dear friends, your and my role as parents comes in. And that is why I am so insistent on parent training. So every Friday we have our webinar 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. where I teach parents how you can integrate all of these learnings and put them together at one place so that the child can use these and over a period of time be able to interact with people willingly and independently without you required by the child's side. This is a little lengthy process. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you are at it in about 5 to 6 to 7 years, you will have a child who is independent, who's capable of going down the stairs, down the lift, crossing the road, talking to the shopkeeper. It won't happen on its own. You're going to have to teach all of these skills one by one. Yeah, so for that you're going to have to learn yourself how to teach the skills, and then you will see that you can rely upon your kid like any other neurotypical kid and say, you know, guests are coming, go to that shop, get this amount, this material, and bring the right change back. And the kid can do all of that, and at the same time even tell the shopkeeper, please hurry up, I have to hurry, someone's coming home. Yeah, today it might seem like a dream to you when your kid is disconnected and not even saying hello, but if you do the strategies the right way, hundreds of my students, and not to mention my own son, have become independent using these skills. We keep on crying we don't get the best help. Unfortunately, what we are not able to see is that we are the ones who are not doing our bit, because we need to be the connecting link between all the other modalities so that the child is capable of handling everything independently and using the words in the right situation at the right time, using the learnings. The child develops generalizations, because you know what? No generalization, no independence. So on that note, I hope you guys learned something today. If you are interested to join my webinar, the link is given in the description below. You can click there and you can join the upcoming webinar that happens every Friday 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. May each kid win.